Good evening. We are here at Universidad del Pacífico welcoming our guest tonight, Adam Kahane. He's the author of the book that is called Collaborating with the Enemy, and he's going to have a talk to our students and authorities of the school and other guests, and he has agreed kindly to give us a few minutes to ask some particular questions about the book. Welcome.
Thank you.
Adam. Well, the first question that I have for you would be about that moment in 1991, 1992, when you actually decided, I believe you were in South Africa, and you decided you wanted to devote and dedicate to developing further your strategies about collaborating effectively. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I had gotten involved in South Africa facilitating some workshops during the period of the transition, workshops that involved actors from across South African society, black and white, opposition and establishment, left and right, and seeing what they were able to do together really fascinated me. And so I thought, I want to do more of this, and the place to do it is here. And so that's how I ended up leaving what I was doing before in the corporate world and beginning on this path now 27 years ago of working with such heterogeneous groups of actors who don't necessarily agree with or like or trust each other, but realize that they need to work together to get where they're trying to go.
Has it been overall rewarding experience for you?
Yes, rewarding in the sense that I think maybe there's nothing as rewarding as doing something that's useful that you're good at. So, yeah, it's been challenging, it's been difficult, it's been educational, but yes, very rewarding.
About the strategy or methodology that you talk about in the book, I was taken by that and totally agree with the fact that for a successful collaboration, one of the parties, or actually both or more, need to be empathic, right? Need to a little bit forget about interest, personal interest, or individual interest and needs, and think, broaden the scope and take into consideration other people's interests and needs. So I agree with that, but also experience probably shows that sometimes people themselves do not know. They might know what they want, but that might not necessarily be what is best for them. How do you reconcile this?
In such situations, just pushing for what you want can work. Sometimes it works. I'm interested in the cases where that's not a successful strategy, where I might want something, but I can't get it because there's other actors involved, and if I push for one thing, they'll push back. So what I'm emphasizing is not so much that I must abandon my own interests or abandon my own agenda, but I must, at a minimum, understand and take account of what other actors are thinking and wanting and doing, and to try to find a way to work with these always multiple different interests. And so actually, one of the points I make in the book is that this idea that we must all abandon our interests and think of the larger interest would be nice, but I think it's almost never works like that. What works is finding a way that, it's in an ordinary sense, finding a way that I can get some of what I want, you can get some of what you want, and we can find a way forward together.
So a win-win situation.
Yeah, yes, something like that.
And based on this, also, if you have, say, successful, the way you have defined it, a successful negotiation or solution or plan to solve something or agreement to solve something, or just the fact that you get to have people collaborating for a common goal, how to make this sustainable in time, how to sustain this I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
set of mind, right? That everybody is with that emotion to actually get things through.
Well,
Because
I've been
people
doing
evolve,
this.
people change, systems, administrations change. What do we need?
Well, I've been involved in this for a long time, as you have, and we know that nothing moves in a straight line. There's nothing straightforward about this, but for me, the fundamental change is this idea that, I would call it, convivencia. In other words, it's moving away from the idea or the assumption that for me to get what I want, I have to destroy you. For me, the sign of progress and the potential for sustainability is when I see actually we can work together. We might still not agree with each other, but we can move forward, and that this is productive, and that this is better than me trying to push through what I want and then you getting revenge and then me getting revenge. And the reason I think this is important is we're living in a period, I don't know the Peruvian situation, but many other places in the world, where people are concluding the opposite, where the not just polarization, but demonization, that I can't work with you. It's not that you're wrong. It's not even that you're bad. It's that you're the devil, and how could I work with the devil? For me, success is we understand we can figure things out together.
Okay, well, I think that's the time we have now before inviting you to join us in the conference. Thank you very much, and welcome again.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you with us.